Welcome to another boring video talking about my boring van. This is my Ford Transit Connect, and to you it is just another boring van, but to me it's my daily driver, my workhorse, but let's be honest, it has seen better days. So now is the time to start working through these things. Let's get on with it. So as much as the van still feels like a brand new van to me, it's actually 7 years old and it's done about 120,000 miles. So there is a load of stuff at this sort of age of mileage which needs doing. We've got a whole list of things over here, so let's get cracking. So first up we're going to be tackling the coolant. Should be a quick and easy job. We're going to drain the coolant from, not there because that's the intercooler, from here. We're just going to take this off, make a big mess. And here's what this really old coolant looks like. I've just kind of treated myself to this, so this is going to make this job so much easier. Normally it's a two-person job, with this it's a one-person job and it's much quicker. So let's have a look at this. So the job that we're going to tackle here then is a brake fluid change. Now I have no idea when this was last done on the van, probably when it was new to be fair, so it's going to benefit from a nice brake fluid change. It's something that you're supposed to do every few years anyway if you are doing things the right way. You can see we're just setting up this contraption that I've just bought here. So obviously it's pressurized that air through that reservoir there and it's going to push that old fluid out. Once that reservoir is empty, we then start filling that bottle up and screw that cap on and then do the same thing again, and this is where we start pushing that new fluid all the way through that system, all the way until it comes out here. So I just wanted to see what the old and new fluid look like, so I just filled that glass jar up and you can see they don't actually look too different, which is good news, but still we get good peace of mind from replacing it. Okay, next up is the gearbox oil service. So we've got 2 litres of gearbox oil here, we've got a pump to get the new oil in, we've got some Allen keys to get the drain plugs out and the fill plug out, and we've got a oil pan here, or should I say a cat litter tray, to drain the oil out with.
You're loving me, it goes like
So now that we've got all of that disgusting old gearbox oil out, let's take a look at this new stuff. So again, just got a little glass jar here. This is the new gearbox oil, and there are no prizes for guessing which one is the new and which one is the old here. Look how grim that old stuff is. It literally looks like, I don't even know what it looks like. It just looks disgusting. Really glad that we've got that out of the gearbox. Next up then we are just sucking up some of this new gearbox oil. So this giant syringe that I've got makes this job really easy, and you can see I'm just sticking that into that fill port. You can see I've got that drain bolt back in there so that all of this nice fresh oil doesn't run back out again. And the process really is just a couple of minutes. It really takes probably 10 or 15 minutes to do this. Like, I had to do this about 5 times, like it really wasn't that hard. So then, just reflecting on the old gearbox oil from earlier on, I think this job here has been a really good reminder of how important this sort of maintenance is. We saw with the coolant and with the brake fluid that they didn't really look any different, so yeah, we did get kind of peace of mind that we've done that service now. This gearbox oil service though has really given me a lot more peace of mind. That old oil definitely wasn't working as well as it should have been, and it definitely was due replacement, so it's really nice that we've managed to get that done in this video. Next up, we're going to be refilling that coolant system with that fresh coolant. I did have a problem trying to get that hose back on that I took off right at the start of the video. The clip was actually broken, so I did have to go and get a new clip, and then after that I could get on with that job. Right then, so we're ready to do the coolant, and I've just got this radiator flush here.
Radiator flush? Isn't that a waste of money?
Yeah, really good question, right? I was just thinking the exact same thing myself. So I did actually just pick this up on a whim in the shop. I saw it on the shelf and I couldn't resist. I knew that I was going to do the coolant change, so I thought, why not give myself a bit of a radiator clean? So I just ran the van and it's still pretty hot. Let's see what happens. Next up then, we are doing a little bit more rust protection on the van. Don't worry, it's going to be interesting. We're going to be doing the back half now. Let's get to it. So the next job then is going to be to replace the speakers in the doors. Now these speakers in the van currently sound absolutely terrible, and I have had to put up with these for the last 2 or so years, so I can't wait to replace them. Should be a straightforward job. Let's get on with it. Right then, so it's now nearly 5 o'clock. I am in this mess. I've just finished doing the rust protection underneath, and I want to run to Halford's. Halford's closed in an hour and it's 25 minutes away, and this is the state of everything. So I need to pack up and get going as quick as possible. Let's go. 4 minutes past. Here's the new speakers and here is the old speaker. Take a look at this thing. I think we might have to butcher this to get it into the van, to get the new speakers in. Let's take a look at them. Right then, so here's how this works. So plug the speaker in as we always did in the van. So this is the original forward plug. I've then just soldered these two wires on here, the brown and the blue, which are connected up to the speakers that we just bought. That goes to this weird fake speaker thing, which actually isn't a speaker. And then that powers both speakers. So you can see the wire coming to this, and then we've got these two sets of wires coming out. One feeds the tweeter, and the other one, as you can see here, feeds the actual main speaker itself. Right then, so I've just tried the first speaker, just this side. I've got all of this side back together. I think it sounds pretty good. I'm going to let you hear it afterwards. For now, I'm going to tackle the other side. I want to see how quick I can do it, and I'm not going to record it to do a little bit of a speed test. It's now 2 minutes past 2. Do not know if you can see that. Probably not. It's 2 minutes past 2. There's quite a lot of work to do, to be fair. Let's see how quickly I can do it. If I do that in less than an hour, if this next clip is in less than an hour, I'm going to be impressed. Let's get on. This is not a joke, it is exactly an hour later. I was just trying to do some cleaning up before I turned the camera back on, but I wanted to make sure that I could show that I did that within an hour, and the door is all back together. Let me tidy up quickly and then we'll see what it sounds like. Well, that went a lot easier. Honestly, the hour flew by. It felt like 25 minutes. It really didn't feel like a big job at all. I'm just going to get my generic music now. You all know the score. And then let's see what this sounds like. I can't even tell you how different that already sounds. Like, it sounds so crisp and so clear. And I know these are only like £60 speakers from Halfords. They're not anything super fancy, but the speakers in this van before were terrible, and I'm not exaggerating. That genuinely sounds amazing straight away. Like, it's so crisp, so clear. It's half volume now, sounding really good. The low end is good. Sounding really good. We've got quite a lot of treble, so I've just turned the treble down on the van actually, because I think I've still got the tweeters in the sort of A pillars, so I've got extra tweeters now, so it is sounding like very trebly, very crisp. So I've turned the treble down and turned the bass up, and they actually sound really, really good. Well then, that is all for this video. It's felt like quite a long video for me. I don't know how it's felt for you. Hopefully it's been entertaining all the way through. I have just counted up, we've done 5 different things in this video. So we've done a coolant change, brake fluid change, gearbox service, rust protection on the back subframe, and then today obviously we've done the speakers just. So you know, van's coming on leaps and bounds. That's 2 videos that we've done on the van now, mostly maintenance. The speakers was the first proper upgrade that we've done. There is more to come on that in terms of aesthetic updates and upgrades, so I'm really looking forward to doing that, but I have been trying to save that until last. I want to get all of like the boring sort of maintenance things out of the way first. With that said, thanks so much for watching in this one, and I'll see you again.